By the presence of this great man that we have here today. But all good things need to come to an end. But before we end, I would like to quote a small poem by the great man himself. Fabulous air show of Paris in motion. My thought too in flight and yearns for my nation. When will the planes designed in my land pierce the sky as lightning in action and gracefully land as angels in full bloom, all to the envy of spellbound spectators? Yes, we can. When we are united in action and addicted to our deeds, sky can't be the limit for my nation in action. Ladies and gentlemen, these few words itself is inspiration enough and speaks volumes of the greatness and magnificence of this great man. Thank you so much, sir. You've indeed blessed us and made this day very special. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Majid. I now request our distinguished guest today, who's here with us, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, to address one and all of you. We are eagerly waiting for a few words from you, sir.
Friends, good morning to all of you. How are you? You know, very rarely I visit laboratories, particularly pharma laboratories, life science laboratories. My first question I used to ask them, tell me, have you discovered any medicine or drug molecule to the drug Indian way? So far I have not got proper answer. Everybody will say, we are type C test, type 4 test, some test, human test, this test, animal test. But I am very happy in SAMI lab that your two molecules, you have got two drugs from molecules. So I would like to congratulate all of you. And you know, most important thing is, no nation like India has got so much of clinical data. Number one advantage for researchers. Second one, there is a traditional medicine, even though advanced in the country, but we can learn a lot from traditional medicine. That normally molecule to the drug, it takes minimum 7 years to 12 years, they say, big laboratories, wherever I go. But because we have got experience in traditional medicine like Ayurveda, so the time taken from molecule to the drug can be reduced. So I am happy Swami Lab is taking the advantage of traditional medicine. So I wish you all the best. Now I have to deal with these children. They are in the first row. I have to handle the children, is it not? You all agree? Yes or no? So children going to repeat with me now. Will you repeat? All the children? Or people believe they are children? Both can be done. Okay? Tell me, you repeat with me. Knowledge equal to creativity plus righteousness plus courage. Now I am going to talk to you only one thing out of all the three in the equation. Knowledge, creativity plus righteousness plus courage. Now I am going to talk to children only creativity. Okay? Now you repeat with me, creativity. What is creativity? Learning. Learning. You guys have not taken breakfast. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you what? Knowledge makes you? Knowledge makes you? All of you saying intelligent. Eh? Repeat with me. Knowledge makes you great. Mahan. You will become Mahan. Okay? Okay. Friends, now I am going to Semi Lab. When I am with all of you, I am reminded of two great scientists which have truly revolutionized healthcare and medicine. Can you imagine who is that fellow? First is, yeah, you are partly right. You are an old fellow. Okay. First is Louis Pasteur. Can you imagine? Louis Pasteur, who discovered germ theory in 1860. And the second is a Scottish scientist. Can you remember? Alexander Fleming, who invented antibiotics, penicillin. In fact, the World Health Organization estimates, WHO estimates, that these antibiotics these two scientists, add the life to every one of us, an average about 20 years of lifetime to every human being. These two scientists, Louis Pasteur and Alexander Fleming, normally 40 years, now become 60 plus. Now friends, when I visited your lab, the Swami lab, I remember recently I was reading a book, What a Wonderful World. Name of the book, What a Wonderful World. Written by Marcus Chown, Chown, Marcus Chown. I want to quote a beautiful paragraph from the book that captures well the importance of agriculture to sustain the human life on our planet. Marcus Chown writes in his book, quote, "Let us remember why we are here. Because our farming ancestors learned the fine art of growing crops from the wild plants. Man, despite all his artistic pretensions, his sophistication, and his many accomplishments, owes his existence to a 6-inch layer of topsoil and the fact it rains. Every day we eat food. All the food comes a 6-inch layer of the topsoil. And of course you have to eat it. The rain also has to come. Now I am going to address I have prepared an address for all of you. And address an interaction. I'm indeed delighted to be here with scientists, researchers, experts, and guests from Swami Labs here in Bangalore. My greetings to all of you. Friends, for the past 15 years, I understand when I read in your website, Swami Lab has been working towards giving research leadership in the domains of translation, translational health in sciences and production of neuronauticals, cosmocynticals, herbal extracts, fine chemicals, specialty chemicals, and probiotics. It has research expertise in many other domains, such as flow cytometry, microbiological research, tissue culture, synthetic chemistry, and photochemistry. I am happy to know that Swami Lab has grown to 6 manufacturing facilities across the nation and also in Utah, USA. I am glad to know that Swami Lab envisioned to create products which are designed to deliver and hence they meet international expectation and norms, and today this lab has 92 US and international patent, I understand. I congratulate all of you for such of these achievements. Now, I was thinking, when I am in the midst of researchers from various expertise areas, scientists and entrepreneurs in technology, what thoughts can I share with you? Friends, for any nation to be developed, economically developed, it is important that science and technology is of the cutting edge. Nations which have grown rapidly in economy have first exponentially grown in their technological competence. Hence, today I am going to discuss with all of you the topic of convergence of technology leads to an economically developed nation. For next 10 minutes, I am going to talk to you convergence of technology leads to an economically developed nation. Friends, I would like to share my thoughts particularly with the young and experienced scientists of Swami Labs. When I joined in this place, in Bangalore, long ago, as senior scientific assistant in DTD and PR, I was working ADE in the development of the hovercraft, very noisy vehicle. During 1960, I was introduced to Sir James Michael Lighthill of Royal Society, who is an expert in supersonic flow, which he was visiting DTPR establishment and NAL in Bangalore. I took him to the hovercraft and explained later, flew him in the hovercraft for over half an hour with all the maneuvers. After flight, Professor Lighthill said, Kalam, in UK, operational hovercraft is getting ready. After seeing you flying a beautiful hovercraft, I am sure India is nearly becoming the second nation, he didn't say first nation, second nation in development of the hovercraft technology. And this is one story. Another story at ISRO, when we launched SLV-3, a rocket system, first rocket system, put a satellite. We were told by the world that we are fourth nation in the launch vehicle technology, rocket technology. When Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle was launched by ISRO, again we were told that we are the fourth nation developing such a system. When DRDO launched Agni 5 missile, it was told they are fourth nation in the world. When DRDO launched an underwater missile recently, we have proclaimed that we are the third nation. When India became a nuclear weapon nation in 1998, the world called us fifth nation to develop nuclear weapons. India entered into supercomputer development 2 decades ago. At that time, it was told that this will make India third or fourth nation to have supercomputer capacity. I call all this what I said, I call this India's going through the fifth nation syndrome. Fifth, anything, third, fourth, fifth nation syndrome. To break the fifth nation syndrome, we need massive effort by the young creative minds who are research focused. We have to inspire the young creative mind that the spirit I can do it. And they will ensure they will break the fifth nation syndrome through innovation, creativity, and culture of excellence. Since you are all doing research, research foundation is excellence, culture of excellence. Friends, you who belong to an organization, we stand for a culture of excellence. And excellence is not by accident. Excellence doesn't come by accident. It's a process where an individual, organization, or nation continuously strives to better oneself. The performance standards are set by themselves. They work on their dreams with focus and are prepared to take calculated risk and do not be deterred by failures as they move toward their dreams. Then they step up their dreams as they tend to reach the original targets. They strive to work to their potential in the process. They increase their performance, thereby multiplying further their potential. This is the unending life cycle phenomena. They are not in competition with anyone else but themselves. That is the culture of excellence.